How about now? Can you hear us now? Yes, no. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
Yes, they can hear us now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, when we don't know what we're doing, it's not as good.
This is very organic.
I did plan this. I did work on this for like 2 hours today.
You did. You did.
So I don't know why it's such a big deal.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, people. There's people.
There's people. There's lots of people.
All right. Well, I do have some people backstage. Again, like I said, I'm just learning how to use this thing. I hope everybody is getting ready for convention. It's an exciting time. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
It's Jimmy V, Christy V. We are preparing for the convention. Every night is Convention Fest around here.
Very busy in the V house.
We're making signs. We're doing spreadsheets. We're talking to the hotel. We're doing all kinds of stuff all the time, getting ready for convention. And of course, we cannot leave out weekends with the Wades.
Those are my favorite.
I know.
Weekends with the Wades.
Weekends with the Wades, to make sure that we don't mess anything up. We have mentors for a reason. I'm sure they're out there listening. Wades, if you're out there, say something in the chat so we know that you're there. And tonight we have a very special co-host on the show tonight. The one and only, you guys all know him. Maybe you've seen him on television. Maybe you've seen him on a billboard. You've definitely seen him on Vent Workshop, World Vents, Instagram with his funny videos. But here he is.
I think he was in a Super Bowl too, wasn't he?
I don't know which Super Bowl you're talking about.
He was on a commercial in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, here he is. You're a good friend of ours. Dan Zakoff coming on. There he is.
What is happening, people? I was not. I played, Christy. I played in the Super Bowl. I was on the Redskins.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. He was the football. Oh, I was the football.
I was the water boy. That's what I was.
Well, thank you for coming on with us, Dan.
Every night is doing something for the convention. We make sandwiches. We do this and that. It's great.
Awesome. Well, I'm making some sandwiches. You're making some sandwiches. I'm making some phone calls.
Jim, I love it. You're so excited. Hey, we're doing lots of stuff. Hey, all of a sudden, your Italian comes out and hangs in the StreamYard. I don't know how to work in this thing. Hello, are you on?
Your Italian's is better than his.
My Italian's mixed with Florida
and New York.
Redneck, I guess.
Maybe.
Florida man. Yeah.
Florida man and New York Italian guy. Combo. Is that a good combo? I don't know.
It's a great combo. Put some cheese on it. It's ready to go out the door.
So, Dan, are you excited about convention? That's the big question.
I am so excited, mainly because you're excited, but I'm excited by myself. But your excitement is infectious. I mean, it's like leprosy. You guys, it in a good way. It's like good leprosy because you're excited. I get excited about it. Yes. What's not to be excited about? Kentucky. I don't know what part of Kentucky. I've said, people ask me and I'm like, it's in Hebron. It's in Fort Mitchell. I don't know where the heck it is.
In having to do all this, I've run into the same problem. Like, well, it's Cincinnati, but it's Kentucky, but it's Hebron, but it's Erlanger. It's like, I don't know. It's all in the same place. I mean, it's like 5 minutes away from each other.
I know. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm ready to go. So how has it been preparing you guys? Or is there just so much to do because it's right upon us now, right?
Yeah. Well, it was a ton of work leading up to the launch because we had to, obviously get the whole schedule done. Mm-hmm. We had to book all the acts. We had to figure all that stuff out. Then once we got that, we had to figure out all the web mechanism for putting the schedule on and getting people to register and getting people to be able to pay. And so all of that was a hurdle. And then we launched and it was like, yes, beginning of the year, convention registration is open. Yay. And then it kind of like, it was a little bit of a lull while we just kind of like, we're like, phew. But then the stress comes from like, is anybody going to register? Is anybody going to actually show up now that Mark Wade has given me the reins? And the last thing I want to do is, have a convention where we honor Mark, and it's my first one out of the gate, and it's like there's 2 people in the audience. We've all had that show, right? Where you're like up there and it's like, well, everybody, and it's like, oh, you guys, the 2 guys.
That sounds most of my live shows, Jimmy. You just recounted it right there. It's
So I was
perfect.
hoping we wouldn't have a convention of 2 in the
My mom and then a guy named Jim who wandered up the street.
and it would be the Wades and the us and maybe like 2 other people in the audience. I don't know. So
No.
I am happy to report that registration is going very well. We are on track to have a great and wonderful convention.
The last count I saw was like 2,500. Is that right?
Yeah, close to almost forward by now, almost 4
Okay.
grand.
Great.
The thing about it is, I know things are a little challenging out there. I know this airline stuff is messed up, but none of that matters because the first and foremost, the one thing that matters is ventriloquism.
That's right.
That's what brings us all together.
Exactly. You can use your dummy to fly to Kentucky. That's all you need, right there. Yeah. No, it's all gonna be great. Doesn't matter what else is going on in the world. We've got our little slice of vent heaven right there.
I like that.
Venthaven, and Venthaven. Hey, I've got another special guest backstage. I'm going to bring him on so we can add to this conversation.
Yes.
Another thing that I'm very excited about at this convention is this person right here that we're going to have showing up. Let me bring him on right now. Your friend and ours, Steve Axtell. Steve Axtell.
Live from Tennessee.
That's right. Not from California, but from Tennessee.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're excited to have you. Are coming to convention this year. Is that correct?
Well,
You in
I
the
don't
flesh?
know. I'm reconsidering now that we're going to have leprosy there.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. It'll be wear some gloves. You'll be fine.
Oh,
It's
okay,
communicable,
okay.
but nothing
Last year was
falls off.
masks. This year is gloves. Okay, gotcha. Oh,
We've already
how
lived
fun.
through that one.
You guys, I love you guys. It's going to be so fun to see you there.
Yeah,
Finally.
We are
Woo.
super.
It's been about 6 years for me.
I know.
Wow.
You know how I know? Because I go back in my photos and I go, oh, look, it's me and Steve. And I look a lot younger then. And so does he.
No beard. Yeah. Oh, I
No
definitely
beard.
do.
So that's how you know it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Steve, is that a real mustache or is that a press on?
No, it's like yours.
Okay.
The ones
Yeah.
you've been using in your commercials.
Mine are all fake, so I just wondered because that's a great one. Okay, yeah. I was going to ask you where you get them made, by the way, because I know Jimmy's is fake, but yours I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well, I got mine from the from Steve's California shop. They made it
there
up
you go.
for me, sent it down. Had to wait like a month for it, but they
Yeah, absolutely. We
Yeah.
can.
It's in the
These
vault.
are actually hand punched into the silicone. I punch each hair individually.
Steve knows a guy who does that right in the back there.
yes, yeah.
His name's Geppetto. Hey, I need some of this. I don't think I could get my hands on enough TRT to grow something like you guys have got. You know what I mean? It's just that ship has sailed for me. My hips are clicking. I'm old. Osteoporosis.
Man, so you've got leprosy and osteoporosis.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a bad
going
night.
good for me so far. Good thing that the strike happened, so I can't get any insurance. So it's fantastic.
We'll actually be lucky to see Dan this year. It'll be.
That's right. Hey, hello.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Axtell,
we're gonna
how are
have-
things in Tennessee.
What's that?
I love it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And I'm within driving distance, so I'm coming this year with my tech director, Dennis Mingo. He's going to be coming, and it's so cool. We're bringing some surprises. We're going to be there the last couple of days, and I'm going to set up on our booth some amazing new things. We'll have some puppets there, of course, but we're bringing some surprises.
Wow.
I like
Yeah.
surprises.
That
I like
yeah,
surprises.
surprises are great. Holy smokes. Look at that. Steve, yeah, this is going to be so great to have you there because you were there. I think I've only been there when you were there at one convention, and every year the Axtell booth looks fantastic. Anyway, I mean it's always just explosive and
Oh, I
great.
got the best reps in the world, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got Mingo along. I mean, he sounds like he's your MacGyver. Is that right?
Yeah, he is absolutely MacGyver.
Jeez.
We're putting some stuff together that's just mind blowing. It's so cool.
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, I can show you some of those products. I'm going to keep some surprises, okay?
Yeah,
That's
keep some
important.
surprises.
But I would like to show you something I'm working on right now that I won't be bringing. That is one of the biggest projects we've ever worked on before. Let me show you this.
Guys, if you're
This is our
tuned in here,
shop.
you're seeing something nobody's ever seen before.
That's
This
true.
is a big deal.
Absolutely. Nobody's seen this publicly.
I saw
Honestly,
it because Steve gave me a sneak peek, but wait till you
What is
see
this?
it.
Oh, what? Is that Sasquatch?
yes, it is.
That is amazing. How did you find him? People have been looking for years.
Exactly. And it wasn't even blurry.
Fantastic.
Oh, it wasn't even blurry. So
Look at that.
we're making an 8-foot Sasquatch. He's going to be this big. I'll show you the drawing on the wall here. Do you see that?
Oh yeah. Well, we're getting there. Oh, look at that.
Holy moly.
Looks like Jimmy when he wakes up.
That's right.
it.
Spot on.
That was.
Steve, what's that for?
I had to shave off some of my beard and send it to Steve so he could hand punch all of those hairs.
Look at this. This is his legs.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty big. I mean, Steve, I think that the legs are taller than I am, I think.
Yeah. It's a great project. So he's going to ultimately be like this little guy. This is a maquette that we built of him. And he'll be able to stand, and he's going to be animatronic. This one is being made right now for a campground that is a Bigfoot themed campground in Michigan. And we've got some huge projects going, but some special stuff for ventriloquists that I'm bringing, and those I'm going to keep secret.
Okay.
That's so great, Steve. Thank you for saying.
Can you confirm or deny the rumor that you're also building an animatronic Mark Wade, just in case things go south with Jimmy? To kind of run
you better. Great. We need that. We need that. Except it doesn't have to be as large as the
man. I'll tell you, Mark is so special. I have so much to say about Mark. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna say it there.
Yes, yes.
It's one of the big reasons I'm coming. That man has meant so much to me, and always does. Yeah,
he's the best.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited that this is going to be an event where we can honor and celebrate Mark for his accomplishments in ventriloquism, his contribution to the community. I was talking earlier about the Wade weekends where Christy and I go over to the Wades to help get help planning convention. I want to show you a quick shot from one of those intensives that we did. There you go. You can see that there.
Wow.
Just working hard or hardly working. So cool. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, so cool.
The Wade weekend. Yeah. So they have just been so great helping us. And I'm excited because it's a tricky one because I'm trying to, keep everyone abreast of what's going on, but at the same time get help, but at the same time not reveal all the secrets. I mean, of the surprise convention, that's not really a surprise. It's like okay. So I have a few surprises tonight, and then but they're not huge surprises. And then of course convention is going to be packed with surprises. That's the whole. That's what I want to bring to the table. Some fun and surprises, some new and different things.
All right.
One of the things that is going to be awesome is I have arranged, obviously things can change, but I have arranged a special guest to appear at convention, and that will be happening on, I think it's going to be Thursday night. We're going to have a special guest come and chat with us. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think everybody's going to be surprised by that.
Jimmy, do I know who that is?
Yeah, I think you might know who that is. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be great, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic.
Yeah, and there's just so much. I can't tell you, Dan. You can't know.
Dan,
I feel so out of the loop. It's like
just do this, Dan. Come on.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
There we go.
I love it. I love it.
He's an actor. He can act surprised.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Man,
Um,
that's fantastic. I wish I knew. Man, I'm gonna have to break into the vault in Florida and find out the secret information.
So a couple of things that have occurred since last convention that I think people will be interested to know, and were slightly concerning when I found out about them near the end of last year. One was the hotel was sold.
Yeah.
The hotel was sold to another management company.
Fantastic.
So, and then actually it could be good news, could be bad news. I wasn't exactly sure which way it was going to go.
So we're sleeping at the airport? Is that what you're saying?
Well, they have decided to no longer rent the parking lot to Amazon. They're going to set up cots for us out in the parking lot, all of them. So that's good. That's the good news. Well, that's the bad news. The good news is the cots will be cleaner than the rooms were. So
There'll be less bed bugs outside. Is that what you're saying?
okay. So, but the good news is, good news. They fired also the cleaning company.
Wow.
And they brought in a whole new cleaning company, and they have
fantastic.
done a deep cleaning, according to them, a deep cleaning on all of the floors of the hotel.
Wow.
Yes. So that is a win. And so I'm jockeying for extra towels, extra shower curtains for all of our guests. Now,
that's fantastic.
So if you haven't booked your hotel yet at the Holiday Inn, I am telling you, you will be pleasantly surprised. And I'm saying that jokingly, but I'm actually serious.
That is great news.
You will be pleasantly surprised. There have been some positive changes.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
Yes.
Well, it was already so much better than the old drawbridge.
Well, yes, it was, but it was creeping closer to the drawbridge near the end, so we were a little nervous.
But now it's sold, and now it's completely revamped.
Now they are revamping. It's due for a complete renovation after our convention in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We have another year left on our agreement with the hotel.
Okay.
So we're going to be there this year. We're going to be there next year. So potentially next year, the whole thing will be renovated, and that will be a brand new facility for us.
And
I know what happened.
The whole thing down to Tom Ladshaw's house, and it'll be fine. So it'll work out.
That's right. I know what happened.
What's that?
It was going downhill, and Christy made a phone call.
That's right.
If you want to get something done.
Yeah. Nailed it.
I said, man, hey, you want to come here? I want to talk to you, huh?
Listen, you want to get something done, you call the V's.
Uh-huh.
He's the boss. She's the boss.
I'm going to make you some cookies, and then I'm going to make you a deal that you can't refuse.
Oh, my gosh.
So exciting news about the hotel. There's more there, so I'm not even going to reveal all the little secrets of the hotel.
How cool.
But it's going to be better. So if you were concerned, your concerns should be somewhat alleviated.
Yes.
Yes. And
We were pleasantly surprised.
and I'm going to go ahead of time and scout it out, but I was pleasantly surprised with the new management and the changes they've already made. They say that there's going to be more staff. I'm crossing my fingers for that.
Well, I'm going to miss the cholera special on the cafeteria.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is all the jokes and everything about how horrible it is. It doesn't even matter, does it, when we're together?
No.
It's just friends and
what's a tapeworm among
art.
You know, the event last year, the hotel was pretty. There were some concerns, but still, it was an amazing event, and the people that were there had an amazing time despite the facilities.
Yeah,
and so, if we can have an amazing
you always
event,
have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun this year. We're gonna have a blast as well. We're gonna be honoring Mark. How much better could it get?
Oh, it can't be any better. That's awesome.
You know, Christy, do we have any questions from the?
There's no question.
If you have a question, shoot it in the chat there, the Facebook chat.
I got a question I can see in the chat right here.
Okay.
From Lucy in Kansas City. She wants to know if there's any truth to the rumor that Steve Axtell is in a Captain and Tennille cover band. I'm not
I am under. I think the answer to that is yes.
Okay, Lucy, the answer is yes, and she wants to know if she can come see a show near her. So we'll update.
I
the
am
schedule.
in a band, but not a Captain and Tennille cover band. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
Is it the world tour is beginning after convention? Is that what's going on?
That's it. That's it. Yes.
I
Love it.
There are a few minor changes to the schedule, nothing dramatic that will get anybody freaked out or anything, but there will be a few changes to the schedule. I might update it online. It's so dang close. I might not, and we'll just have to be surprised when you open your packet at registration. There are hotel rooms still available. There's still an opportunity to register. We have extended the early bird registration fee, so
Good.
you can still get in at the early bird rate if you act quickly. If you and you know what, we've had we have a bunch of red dots coming this year, which is exciting, and we have
I have a question.
and we have a
That's-
question. We have a question. Hang on.
Any new vendors?
Any new vendors? Yeah, we have a couple of new vendors this year and a couple returning vendors that have been there but haven't been in a while. So that's fun. We've lost a couple of vendors sadly because of illnesses and in certain cases death. I mean, so we have lost a couple of vendors, you know, so my goal was to find some new people to replace them and not replace them, but to add, just because again, we want some variety and newness when you walk into those dealer rooms. Still pushing for more hard figures, you know, because I am the dummy guy, but that was a challenge. That was a challenge. But we will have hard figures represented in the dealer rooms this year for sure. And we have a few cool surprises in Figureland as well. So we've got soft puppet surprises, we've got hard figure surprises, and we've got technology surprises even. So I mean, that's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome. Hey, Jim, can you tell us who we have representing hard figures? I'm just curious. Or is that proprietary? Can you not?
No. Well, we have Tyler is going to be there this year.
Wait a minute, Tyler Ellis?
Yes, Tyler's going to be there. And Austin Phillips is going to be there.
Nice.
Those two guys, you know, always put a smile on your face when you walk in. They're such big, passionate vent personalities.
Yeah.
People don't know they're actually twins too. That's
they are. They are. And we're triplets. We are the three of us.
That's true.
Yeah.
I always forget. I forget that trifecta.
And there might be some new surprises in the hard figure world as well. So I'm not giving it all away.
Okay. Good.
We have another question?
Yeah, we have another question.
Oh, questions are rolling in, folks.
So we did add something new to this year, which is the round.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the round
And
tables.
so it's being asked how the round table event coaching works.
Okay, yeah. So I've been asked this a lot and I've asked myself this many times because I'm trying to figure it out myself. But the idea is this, and you know, here's the thing about one thing I can promise everyone about my tenure here as your new executive director is that I am going to try stuff, and some of that stuff ain't going to work, and some of that stuff is going to work, and we'll make the stuff that works better, and we'll keep it, and we'll take the stuff that doesn't work and we'll get rid of it. So that's the caveat. Little changes and trying little new things to see what works. This is one of those new things. This is event coaching roundtables. I feel like when you come to a ventriloquist convention, you should learn ventriloquism and you should be able to practice ventriloquism. And that includes practicing with your figure or your puppet. The event coaching roundtables are going to be an opportunity for just that. While open mic is going on, which there's an extra day of open mic this year, so we can give more people an opportunity to get on open mic. So there'll be more open mic opportunities.
Very
but
good.
In conjunction with open mic, there is these roundtables going on and these will be spread out in the lobby-ish area, you know, in that upper part over by those couches, maybe around the side where Scott Bright generally sets up his art stand. There will be spread around in some different rooms, and we'll have a mentor.
Triangular tables.
We're going to try. If we can get some triangular tables
next year.
Next year we'll get some.
Oh,
And
Steve.
so we're gonna have a mentor event like Dan. Dan is gonna be mentoring one night.
Awesome.
What? Dan
Yeah,
who?
I know. And the mentor event is going to have their figure, and then there will be a group of people that will sit around them, maybe like 8 to 10 folks sitting in chairs around the mentor event. And the mentor event will then demonstrate something and ask you to demonstrate something. And then the people in the group can give feedback to the individual doing the demonstration. And then the mentor will give feedback to the person doing the demonstration, and we'll go around the table and help each other
That's
improve
fantastic.
in some element of your
Yeah.
ventriloquism. That lip
That's
control, that could be manipulation, that could be a certain joke you want to polish up and add some flair to and punch it up. There, so whatever you're looking to improve upon, you can say that. You can do a little demonstration of what you're doing right now, and then you're going to have people telling you how to improve it in a very
Oh, that's
positive and
fantastic.
constructive way.
That's
And it
great.
gives us a chance to do some, work and fun stuff with our figures in front of other ventriloquists, which is a safe place.
Yeah.
And where else can you, bring out your ventriloquist figure in a public place and actually make it constructive?
I do it at Coco's every Saturday. Everybody calls the police, but it works out okay.
So that's
Also-
what the mentor event are. Now, if it gets so popular that other people there's not enough seats, then it is happening each night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. So and each night there are different mentor events. So if it is popular, you just can wait for another night. You could actually stand behind the people participating and just absorb what's going on if you wish.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
But at the
Watch
same
that.
time, we want to make sure that we're not completely taking people away from general open mic as well. And if it becomes so popular that we have to separate the two things, then we can work on that too. But like I said, this is the test case scenario on this, and we're hoping that people enjoy it and that they
That's
get value
awesome.
from it.
And I will be wearing a Jedi cloak, just so you know, for my mentoring sessions. I hope that doesn't throw anybody off.
No, well, Dan, that's actually facetious potentially, but maybe not. Like I want to encourage our mentor events to make their session their own.
That is not the joke you're looking for. No.
That's
That is
not the joke punchline you're looking for.
Yes. No, that's
to
awesome.
have that opportunity to sit in front of Dan and the other mentors, but to actually bring out your character and do a bit and listen to their feedback and to learn from that is huge. It's pure gold. It's not going to happen any other time. This is a chance to come to Vin Haven and have that experience. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
right.
huge.
It reminds me, Steve, of when you used to do Magic Moment and you would have somebody, because there are so many good people at the convention. We've got an embarrassment of riches of such talented people. And that's always kind of how we've informally learned through the years at the convention, is like sitting down with whoever it is. I remember, my first few conventions when Alan Seamock was there, and just sitting and talking. He's had forgotten more about ventriloquism than I will ever know. And so that's a great opportunity for formal setting. So good on you, Jimmy, for kind of formalizing that.
Yeah.
In addition, to happen organically like it always does, but this is great. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. And like I said, an extra night of open mic. We have some new open mic MCs that will be handling open mic this year. We're doing something different where every night we have a different MC for open mic, so that it gives it a bit of a unique feel each time. And someone else can bring something new to the table with their own spin. Obviously, the goal of open mic is not to showcase the MC, but to showcase the performers and to get as many people on stage and off stage as we possibly can, so that they can get stage time. I mean, ultimately, that's what open mic is about, is giving people the opportunity who may not have had stage time to get stage time, to feel what that feels like, to be able to go up in front of a crowd and work through a piece of material that they may have been working on. So all of those opportunities are going to exist.
And then after you perform on open mic, do you get an I performed at Van Haven t-shirt?
yeah, we don't have those yet.
Sounds like
don't
a
have
good
those.
donation from Axtell.
See, it's a good idea.
My
Tell
apologies.
Jimmy.
It seems like I'm doing like I'm not paying attention, but I'm fielding questions.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
that's
like,
good.
looking at
That's,
things.
I appreciate
There
that.
is a question on who's working Extel's booth.
We're asking that question too, I think. No.
So I
Will
will
you
be
be
there.
selling any new puppets?
Yes, I'm coming myself, and we will have a rep there at the beginning. But we're holding that information as a secret at this moment.
You guys
Man.
know.
And when I come, I will be bringing new items.
Very nice.
So
So you guys go.
There's a
Keep the
web
questions coming too, guys.
in this convention here. Hello, I'm sorry.
More questions coming?
Yeah, I'm just saying, everybody
Oh.
keep the questions coming.
Dan, what did
Yeah,
you just?
please.
What did you?
Just there's a web of secrecy that has found its way into this convention. I can't wait to learn all the secrets. It's
Yes,
almost
well, you know,
like-
that's part of the. I love surprises, and I think a great convention should be isn't complete without lots of surprises.
absolutely.
Now, they're not.
Dan,
all
I
gonna
haven't heard
be
any
big-
surprises from you.
I have
One
no
surprise.
surprises. I'm the most
Not
boring
one surprise. Come on.
You know,
man.
I
Come on.
do want to. I am going to let one surprise out of the bag. I
Okay.
recently got a new ventriloquist figure that I have not done an unboxing on.
Wait, you got a ventriloquist?
I know it's. I said that I haven't done an unboxing on,
Oh, okay, all right.
and I was going to wait till convention to share it, but I'm going to share it now. So
What?
you guys watching live are going to see this figure for the very first time. This is my new ventriloquist figure. It was made by a German figure maker, and here it is.
Oh, Steve-O.
Oh, Steve-O.
It's a life-size
That's-
figure.
That looks just like him.
I know. It's a likeness figure.
It's a
And,
little thin
Oh,
It's a
and a
great
little
act,
short.
let me tell
It's a
you.
little short.
Well, I wanted a compact size. It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
Ricky Tick
Yes,
you know, version of Steve-O.
he fits in the over.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
so,
love it.
And Steve-O is fantastic.
So that's my new figure. Excited about unveiling that one at Van
That's
Haven.
awesome. That is so great. Very nicely done, Jim.
Thank you. Thank you. All the kudos go to those figure makers.
Right.
This was a
That's
German
right.
figure maker?
It was, yes.
It was. Okay. Mrs. Sure.
Oh.
Do we have any other questions, or is that it?
No questions right now.
Hey, Jim,
All right.
I actually have a question. So in terms of, you were talking about open mic, how do
Yeah.
people, just to clarify, because it is really good, if anybody's out there and you're thinking about doing it, but you're like, I'm too nervous, I don't have anything worked up, let me encourage you, get signed up, get on stage. Nobody is going to beat you up. It's going to be fine. And that's part of it, is overcoming those nerves. And that's the place to do it. So then when you go home to wherever home is for you, you can go to a comedy club for open mic. You can go to sometimes music. We've got a music place down the street from us that does, you can do spoken word, you can do event, you can do stand up in addition to music stuff. So how does somebody sign up for the open mic, just so people can be thinking about it? And when they get there, just go ahead, pull the trigger and do it. How do we do that, Jimmy?
Well, at about 4:45 on Wednesday, there will be sheets placed out for people to sign up for. Now, this year we did something different where we added a day.
Yeah.
So normally, I believe it was Thursday and Friday, and we're doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
No, Wednesday,
Or
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay.
Apologies. So when those sheets come out, people can sign up, and that's
There'll be signs in
basically
the
how you do it.
a lobby area of the
Right.
hotel near registration, so
Okay.
you can follow the signs and sign
Right.
up. I encourage you to, just like you were saying, Dan, I encourage you, like, look, you still have a month. You can start
Yeah.
working on a piece right now.
Right
Right.
now.
And if you practice every day,
Wait, what's practice? You said
yeah,
practice?
I know, it's crazy. If you practice every day, even if the bit is 2 minutes,
Right.
practice every day, bring it to convention, sign up for the open mic. You'll be comfortable because you've worked on it.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to perform on stage in front of people. You'll be able to get that experience. You can get feedback from the audience if afterwards, if you ask people what they thought. You can invite your own crowd so that you have a non-hostile audience.
Paper
Not
the
that there
room.
is. And you get to perform it. It's not too late. You can write a piece and learn it before convention, and I encourage that. I encourage that over I decided to get the convention, buy a new puppet in the dealer room, and then use it for open mic, that night. Like,
Yeah.
There you go.
that's not the best way to do it.
Also to clarify,
I disagree.
wow, that was the camera. Also to clarify, the general open mic is different than senior open mic
And junior open
and
mic.
junior open mic. Junior and senior open mic, you have to send in an email to reserve your slot. And so a lot of people get confused thinking that you're going to have that moment with the three judges on the general open mic, but you aren't. You're just going to be performing for your peers and for the audience and whatever. If you want to be on senior open mic or junior open mic, you have to pay attention to the emails that get sent out prior to, which had been advertised.
Right.
So I just want to put that out there because we get a lot of questions about that every year.
Okay.
This general open mic is different than senior open mic.
Yes, the junior and senior open mics, which we got to really change the names because there's too many open mics.
Yeah.
And just it's too confusing. But
Right.
like general open mic at night, and then the junior and senior open mic contest, or it's not really a contest, but judging where you're critiqued by a panel is going to is you have to pre-register for. Those slots are already taken. They were taken within moments of those things opening up. And we're gonna have a great lineup. We're gonna have a great lineup there. We're gonna have a great lineup, I'm sure. And general open mic, we have some great mentor events for roundtable, some amazing shows.
I just also heard from Chuck. He says Mayor's going to have quite a few puppets this year.
Hard figures, Chuck?
Yeah, clarify. Hard figures?
So
then,
Chuck Lyons at the Mayor Studios booth says he's going to have puppets, maybe
That's
figures.
Awesome. That's
There hasn't
fantastic.
been anything new at the museum as well. And we haven't gotten any information from the museum if they've done anything new. Have you?
Yeah, there will be they are, the special exhibit that was there last year with the paper mache puppets, like beginner puppets that were all like kind of in that transition room between the dummy wall and the area where Sherry Lewis puppets were, Lamb Chop, and where Jimmy Nelson's puppets are. That is going to be a whole new exhibit. There'll be something completely new there.
I think she intends to change that out every
That's
year.
going to be changed. I know I've heard that Lisa did some major rearranging in the first room with WS Burger and the vaudeville event stuff. So that will be new. And I'm sure there'll be additional special exhibits that will be available as well. And new pieces on display. So absolutely. I'm going to leave any details to that to Lisa, because I don't fully know them.
It is said, someone did ask if there's a mark spot, and there is a mark spot that is combined with the convention. So she does have something there.
Yeah, there's
he has his trunk, and
yeah.
I think he has grits there.
If you were there last year, you saw the Mark Wade convention area. I have no idea if there's any plans for anything additional for that.
I heard they're musical tribute to Mark Wade. It's actually a 15-minute small musical production that has been scored and completed with extracts, actually.
Are you?
So,
you're aware? Dang it! That was a secret.
Sorry, that's my secret right there. I spilled
Come
it.
on,
don't tell me.
Chuck says there's a mix of both.
Come on,
man.
Come on.
Mark Wade extract, huh?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. That's how far back I go with Axtel. I used to scroll on that site all the time. Ooh, if I could only buy a chicken like that one right there.
Yes.
Oh. Is she new, Steve? She's fantastic. That bird is. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know.
Yes, this is Frizzle. Frizzle.
That's Frizzle chicken.
Frizzle will be there. She'll be there.
Oh my gosh.
Frizzle,
That's
come
great.
here.
Frizzle. I love it.
And
The good looking bird. Look at that. Oh man. What
hey,
else
that's a good idea. So a couple things about Chuck Lyons did say he's gonna have both hard and soft figures at the mayor booth. So check that out. You know, there's gonna be figures. There's gonna be puppets. I mean, what event convention would be complete without puppets?
really-
I mean, it's
Go
like
figure.
you know,
Yeah.
but they go fast. That's the key. You got to act quick.
That's
'Cause
right.
Those puppets, they get rated. Those dealer tables get rated. You know?
Take
All
no
I can
prisoners.
say-
Take no prisoners.
Save your money for the last 2 days.
Oh,
That's right.
you're
You
gonna
heard
want to save your pennies. That's
it. What a master of sales.
oh
right
yeah,
there.
that was so good. Listen, I'm gonna have to put you backstage, Steve.
Tony Robbins has got nothing on you, man. Oh, folks. Save your money until the last 2 days, kids. Burn a
love it.
hole in your pocket. I love it. Yeah, no, seriously though, it's gonna be, man, those dealer rooms are always the best. People are just
They
jones.
are. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Hey, also, Mark Wade, you know, since we're celebrating Mark Wade, if anyone out there has a Mark Wade story
Mhm.
or something they want to share regarding Mark Wade's impact on them, either as a ventriloquist or in their ventriloquial journey, then you can message me directly. And I will coordinate with you to get that because we
Great.
would love to share that with Mark during his special event in some way, shape, or form.
Probably
All
going
of
to be
that
everybody that comes.
surprise, but
Jeez.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
doubt
right.
it. Yeah.
There'll be a ton of people for sure who
Yeah.
have great memories and great stories of Mark
Man.
for
Yeah.
sure. What else, Jim? What else do we have?
I think that's it, gents. I mean,
Is that
the
it?
questions have we've sated the entire appetite for Q&A.
We've
And-
exhausted the vent community. They are just absolutely anemic at this point. They've got
Yes,
so
we've
I have no
exhausted.
other questions.
They're
They're-
all rehearsing for the open mic. That's what's
Yeah,
going
they're
on.
practicing.
They all
The
left.
problem is they lost their hands due to the leprosy and they cannot type.
Yeah, there we go. My work here is done. Thank you.
And
Uh,
or vent.
That's fantastic. Okay, so you heard it from Jimmy. Start practicing. Don't worry about how much time. How much time do they get? They get 3 minutes. They get 5 minutes. How much time?
They get 5 minutes, although there's much
Okay,
to talk about.
So you don't have to use all that time. That's the thing. What Jimmy
No.
said. If you had got a good tight minute 30 or whatever, when the funny is done, thank you. That's my time. Good night. Walk off. It's much better. So again, some people get up there and they're like, I gotta go walk all the way to the light. No, you don't. Who says that? Go ahead and just give your best. It's like cable. You know, in the old days when network TV was on, you had to fill. If it was a 30-minute show, you had to fill 30 minutes. Now, when the show's over, it's over, right? So just bring the funny, be good. If you got a tight minute, just do it. Just do it. That sounds like a great catchphrase. I want to write that down. Somebody
You
could
should
something.
do it. That's a good
Just
one.
do it.
Yeah,
That's
Something-
really, really good.
it is good. I'm going to
Almost
trademark
feels
that.
like
Steve.
it's got a lifting, kind of swooshing feel to it. You should
A whoosh. Oh, that's good.
write that down.
Okay, good.
I'm in
All right.
marketing, you know.
Man, filled up with ideas. Oh my gosh, that is so foul, Steve. Thank you.
Anyone have any more questions? Put it in the chat.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up. If you don't have the questions, we're wrapping it up, people.
That's it. Okay.
Here we go.
Well, it's good to see you guys, and thank you so much, Steve, for all of your input. This is going to be
Absolutely.
fantastic. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait here.
Yeah.
All about Tennessee. Last time I saw you, you were in California, and I'm glad you escaped.
Yeah. So fun. Well, look forward to seeing everybody.
All right. See you guys.
Bye, everyone. See you
Bye,
in
guys.
July.